Konnichiwa, y'all, and welcome to the 10 at 10 for January 16th of 2025. We got a great lineup for you today. I'm Matt, that's my brother Tim, and we make up MrMaple.com.
Guys, we're going to talk about 10 of those 20 trees getting listed, and it's always a fun time, these 10 at 10s. I mean, we often put the preview for this video, that thumbnail, in the MrMaple Friends group for people to guess ahead of time. You can always go get involved in that each and every week. We post that the day before so you can get those guesses in. MrMaple Friends Group's a great place for you to share your gardening picks. We've got a great community there, and jump in this live chat. It's pretty awesome.
MrMaple Friends on Facebook, check it out. You can also sign up to get those emails early. The email's already out before this video starts. We like to show you what we got though. Let's jump right into it, guys. We're gonna bring back Blue Shadow. It's one of my favorite Fothergillas and a great way to add deciduous blue to the garden.
Yeah, I mean, it's got that silver blue hue to it. It's got that pewter kind of look to it, which is just amazing. Fothergillas make this nice shrub out there in the landscape and garden. They have some beautiful foliage that is just immaculate, and some really good fall colors as well. You get some really nice oranges to reds on the fall colors on the leaves. They bloom as well. So they get these really just little puff-like white blooms that pop up over top of the Fothergilla. But the blue foliage on Blue Shadow is what this selection is known for.
This was awesome. It's a great pairing with Japanese maples. Small, dense, multi-stem shrub, typically like 4 foot. Great color contrast with things like Crimson Queen. Even your most basic Japanese maples are going to look amazing next to this. Like I said, it's one of the few instances you can put blue in the garden without a conifer. Blue foliage, excellent plant to be growing. And yeah, it looks great with everything. All right, what do we got next, Tim?
Well, something that'd go really well with that Blue Shadow we were just talking about. We got a red panda.
They're popular, they're back. It's a Mr. introduction. It's a Mr. exclusive. You'll only find this correct at MrMaple.com. Red Panda, our most popular red Macawa form for sure.
Yeah, for me, it's very tight, dense layering habit. Really good red color, holds that red color along throughout the season. We went through thousands and thousands and thousands of red seedlings from Macawa Yetsubusa with that tightly layering habit to pick the very best one, and that's Red Panda.
Hey, it's the first time it's been offered in 2025. If you missed it in 2024, it's back. It's in great numbers. They will sell out today. Red Panda goes quickly on Mr. Maple. So you might want to add this one to cart, check out, go back and add to your order. You can always send us a message or call the office to combine afterward. I wouldn't wait on this one though. It will sell out very quickly, even in the numbers we're having today.
Yeah, so make sure you check out at 10 a.m. when this lists. This one will sell out.
First time Red Panda in 2025. Grab you one today. From Red Panda to Autumn Gold, we've went blue, yellow, gold now. This is one of my favorite ginkgos. It's actually the original ones on the campus of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Guys, it's a phenomenal plant. Like, the UNC has this one there. I about ran into the old well one time driving down that road looking at the original Autumn Gold in fall color. There's nowhere to park. I'm like, pull over. I think I was driving, but I'm like, find a parking spot. But that thing was just glowing. I'll have to go do a cultivar highlight with it one day. It's on the same road as the old well coming out of Coker Arboretum. Just a phenomenal plant.
Yeah, and we have these today in 1 gallons, but we also have these in 3 gallons. And we've got some 3 gallons that fit in our medium box and some that fit a little bit in our larger box. Check those out today on MrMaple.com. It's an amazing ginkgo. It's one of our most popular ginkgos.
Probably our most popular upright male.
Yeah, it's one of our most popular upright male selections. And it's everything you love about ginkgos: salt tolerant, heat tolerant, pollution tolerant, those maidenhair leaves. But then it goes to that school bus yellow in the fall.
Laser tolerant, missile tolerant, Wi-Fi tolerant. They really can handle it all. Maybe not missile tolerant. Grab you one of these today. I love it. It's such a cool plant, guys. You know ginkgos. They work zones 3 through 9. They're such durable plants. They're prehistoric. They're still around today. I don't know how old that original one is at UNC. How old do you think that tree is? I mean, easily over 100 years old.
It's got some age to it for sure.
It's got the caliper.
And it's one of the very first male selections that was ever introduced.
Now, I've heard people say this one can switch, but I've never seen that one fruit. It's very distinctly correct there on the university campus. So.
Now, I will say there are some people I have seen selling ginkgo seedlings
as autumn gold.
Gets a little
blood-gooded sometimes.
It does. And a seedling isn't, first off, autumn gold doesn't throw seedlings because it's not a female, but People often think that a ginkgo seedling, a common name for that, is autumn gold, and that's not the case.
Distinctive cultivar.
They're a grafted male selection ginkgo biloba autumn gold.
All right, guys, we've got Waveleaf.
Blue, red, yellow, purple.
Yeah, shiny purple, guys.
Yeah.
Waveleaf is one of my favorite of the new ghosts. This thing's awesome. This one has a glossy sheen to it. You heard us tell a story. Talon wasn't meaning to introduce this one, but everybody was so after it that he went, hold on a second. He went and got the tree back out of the sales pile. He said, no, everybody's after this one. I'm putting a name on it. So that's how Waveleaf came about. Customer choice there. Absolutely phenomenal plant. One of my favorite of the new ghosts. Not only do you get that deep purple coloration, you get a shiny, glossy leaf to it.
And the photos just really can't do it justice. When you see this tree in person, it's very attractive because of that glossy sheen to the leaf.
It's like me. Videos don't do me justice either. In person.
Waveleaf, though, an awesome, one of my favorite members of those new ghosts. To me, next level, upright with that purple color and good reticulation. You're going to love it.
That's what my mom tells me. She says, way more attractive in person. Grab you one today. These will sell out. Absolutely love Waveleaf. It's a great plant. It's time for the party. Let's kick off the Osmanthus Party Lights.
Yeah, Osmanthus heterophyllus Sheehan, also known as Party Lights. This is a false holly with a dense, compact habit. But when you give this tree sunlight, it puts on a party with the new growth colors that are oranges and yellows.
Man, my dorm room in college had every type of party light available. I had the Tiki Man party lights. I had some chili pepper party lights. That place just kind of glowed. I was probably half of Western Carolina's electricity budget in that dorm room. Love party lights. They're fun. Perfect name for this one because it really lights up the garden. I absolutely love the color patterns you can get on this. Now, they're more colorful out in the coolness of the winter than they are in the greenhouse. You'll actually get yellows, oranges, reds, all kinds of interesting colors going on this one. That new growth could even be pink. It's such a robust, fun plant to have in the garden. I've seen people use this as a hedge. What a fun way to create a small, rounded hedge. Great plant, and I mean, colors are just on point.
Now, the other thing that's really awesome about these Osmanthus heterophyllus is they bloom in the fall with extremely fragrant white flowers that add that extra sense in the garden of that beautiful fragrance and smell.
You can put these around your grill, have the party lights already ready for the party. Grab you one today.
Guys, next up, we're bringing you another reticulated selection, one of the newer selections by Talon Buchholz, Fred's Wild Dream.
Dude, that guy was having a wild dream when he saw this one. This is a great plant. One of those new ghosts. Absolutely phenomenal plant. One of Talon's friends named Fred. Absolutely love this one. Talked him into naming it. Got the name on it for himself. Love Wild Dream, though. It is one of the most colorful of the new ghosts.
Yeah, it really gets some of those pink whites in there that are really nice. Really strong reticulated variegation. And some of the fall colors on it are just to die for. When I was out at Buchholz Nursery last fall, I saw Fred's Wild Dream in fall color. And to me, I had to take lots of photos. And I didn't take many photos at all on that trip. It was mostly videos. But when I saw Fred's Wild Dream in fall color, I was like, man, that is the next level.
Typically 6 to 8 foot in 10 years. Beautiful variegation. A lot of pink, like Tim was saying. I remember being on the Maple Society meeting and people talking about this one like the legend of it. Like, have you seen this? People were passing around the phones on the back of the bus going, check this out. Have you seen Fred's Wild Dream? It's like, yeah, I got him in production. Don't worry. It is phenomenal. You're going to love this plant. New Buchholz introduction. One of his newest of the new ghosts. Grab your Wild Dream today. Fred's Wild Dream. All right, guys, we are bringing back Lionheart in some nice size 2 gallons.
When I think about Lionheart, I think about that beautiful specimen that we saw at Maple Walk Gardens. Lionheart has this really unique upright structure.
Totally reminiscent.
That is very unique. It's got spaces between the layers, and it gives a really nice, more semi-upright shape, but also something that still has that weeping habit overall.
I think it's got good layers between the spaces. I love this one, guys. It has a semi-upright shape. It's a quick grower. So this is a great comparison to add to something like your Germain's gyration. Eventually, they do tend to weep a little bit, so they do go upright then out. But it's a structurally interesting plant. Makes a lot of spaces, like Tim was saying. Gets out there, makes a larger tree quicker than most other lace leaves. Typically 6 to 8 foot, even in 10 years. So a nice structure to that. Going to work zones 5 through 9. It's going to be a little bit bigger for a red lace leaf in your landscape. I like starting these out in a container, but then getting a spot for a larger red style lace leaf.
Now, this is a red lace leaf, but one of the unique things about Lionheart is you can often get some nice oranges to orange reds in the fall, not just your typical red in the fall. Really, it shows out all throughout the season and makes a good sized specimen in the garden. Guys, we've got them in 2 gallons today. We've also got some low graft 1 gallon, so choke those out on MrMaple.com.
Choke them out. Love. All All right, guys, let's bring back a really fun hydrangea. We've got Stargazer.
Yeah, hydrangea macrophylla, sometimes called Compito. This is a selection from Japan. The breeders in Japan have done a lot unique with hydrangeas. They've developed these unique double blooming selections. And the thing about Stargazer that is really immaculate is you get that double bloom. They can be either blue or white, blue or pink, depending on the soil. But you get a creamy white margin variegation, that petticoat variegation around each and every bloom on top of that. And then you get that clusters of blooms all together. It puts on an amazing display, very multicolored, and has a lot of texture because of those double blooms.
Hey, the bloom picture speaks for itself. We'll throw one of those in here. Absolutely gorgeous looking plant. These are going to work zones 5 through 9 and really bring that color interest.
Yeah, and with hydrangeas, they add that bloom just out there in the garden that just gives you that really nice interest. Pairs so well with many of the Japanese maples. Going to be about 4 feet in height and width in 10 years. Grab you a Stargazer today. It's one of our more popular hydrangeas.
Guys, let's bring back one of the most popular Pinus thunbergias, Janome.
Yeah, Janome is a Japanese black pine that has a banded yellow variegation. You know, recently we listed Alcho, which has the yellow variegation that's on all the needles. This is banded variegation in the green needles. Very unique style of variegation, very consistent. And y'all, people love the Pinus thunbergias because they're heat tolerant, they're easy to grow, they can handle a lot of salt, they can handle unique things that many of the other pine trees can't handle, making it a very versatile tree for many people to grow.
Named for Janome, used to back up Akeem Olajuwon on the Houston Rockets. Phenomenal player. Love this Japanese black pine. It's one of my favorites of all time. Guys, you're going to love the variegation on this one too. It really lights up a garden, and it's got that heat tolerance because it's a thunbergia.
So it was actually brought over by our good friend Barry Yinger whenever he was actually working at a botanical garden in Maryland. There's a cool history behind this from Japan. Really awesome selection, Japanese black pine. It's going to set out quickly. Make sure you check out fast.
Barry, big fan of Janome of the Houston Rockets. All right, y'all, it's time to bring back the rare and elusive, the most highly sought after Japanese maple in the world. We've got Bloodgood in multiple sizes.
Yo, we've got them in some really good sizes. We've got them in 3 gallons. We got them in some big 5 gallons. We've got them in large sizes now on MrMaple. We've been sold out for a little while, and we're bringing them to you in these larger sizes now. So take advantage. If you're looking for a red upright, a classic Bloodgood is an amazing tree for a first-time person to have in their garden, but it's also a piece of history, as Bloodgood is what made Japanese maples popular in America today.
I'm a 2XL. These are definitely 2XLs. You will love these. They will show out in your garden, have an instant impact, instant gratification, great fall color, fast-growing tree. On some of our best fall color lists, on some of our most popular tree lists, on some of our fastest-growing tree lists, Bloodgood checks a lot of those boxes. That's why it's so popular. Grab you a great blood today. True blood, a good blood, a great blood. There's only one Bloodgood.
Y'all, thanks for watching today. Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.